Welcome to Bad Guy Compendium, the ultimate podcast for fans of comic books, movies, and the unforgettable villains that make them unforgettable. I'm your host, Finley Strong. Mephisto, Marvel Comics' Dark Prince of Evil. Mephisto, one of Marvel Comics' most iconic villains, represents the ultimate temptation and corruption, embodying the devil in the Marvel Universe. First introduced in the 1960s, Mephisto has remained a central figure in stories of cosmic and mystical significance, challenging some of the greatest heroes of the Marvel Universe. His cunning, manipulative nature, combined with his immense power and mastery over the supernatural, has cemented him as a figure of fear and fascination. Over the decades, Mephisto's influence has extended from the pages of comic books to animated series, video games, and speculative discussions about his potential inclusion in live-action adaptations. This article explores the origins, history, and cultural impact of Mephisto, detailing his most important appearances in comics, his evolving role in Marvel's storytelling, and his place in popular culture. Mephisto is a demon-like being who rules a hellish dimension, often referred to simply as Hell or Mephisto's realm. His name is derived from Mephistopheles, a demon in German folklore made famous by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust. True to his literary roots, Mephisto often acts as a tempter, deceiver, and deal-maker, preying on the ambitions, fears, and vulnerabilities of mortals and superheroes alike. One of Mephisto's defining traits is his ability to manipulate others into making Faustian bargains, agreements that grant power or salvation but come at a devastating cost. While his true goals are often shrouded in mystery, Mephisto delights in spreading chaos, harvesting souls, and bending mortals to his will. Physically, Mephisto is usually depicted with red skin, sharp claws, and a devilish grin, exuding an aura of malevolence. His mastery over reality warping powers, illusion, and soul manipulation makes him one of the most formidable adversaries in the Marvel Universe. First appearance, Silver Surfer 3, 1968. Mephisto debuted in Silver Surfer 3, written by Stan Lee and illustrated by John Buscema. In this issue, he attempts to corrupt the Silver Surfer, a noble hero with a deeply ingrained sense of morality. Mephisto offers the Surfer great power and the chance to reunite with his lost love Shalla-Bal in exchange for his allegiance. The Silver Surfer's resistance to Mephisto's temptations established the demon's modus operandi, using manipulation and temptation to ensnare his victims. This debut also set the stage for Mephisto's recurring role as a cosmic antagonist, targeting powerful beings who represent hope, purity, or defiance against evil. Mephisto's creation was inspired by folklore and classical literature, but Marvel adapted him to fit the context of its superhero universe. Drawing from the archetype of the devil as a tempter and deceiver, Mephisto became a quintessential Marvel villain, a character who could challenge heroes not just with brute force but with moral dilemmas and psychological warfare. As a cosmic entity, Mephisto is often involved in stories of universal or mystical importance. He has interacted with some of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, including Galactus, Eternity, and the Living Tribunal. Mephisto's penchant for meddling in cosmic affairs often positions him as a key antagonist in events that transcend individual heroes. For example, in Silver Surfer 8-9, Mephisto attempts to thwart the Surfer's plans to free humanity from his manipulative grip. These stories establish Mephisto as a figure who seeks to dominate not just Earth but the fabric of reality itself. Mephisto's true power lies in his ability to exploit the weaknesses of Marvel's greatest heroes. His most infamous storylines often revolve around his deals, where he offers something irresistible in exchange for a hero's soul or a significant sacrifice. Spider-Man One More Day, 2007. In one of Mephisto's most controversial appearances, he strikes a deal with Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson in the One More Day storyline. After Aunt May is mortally wounded, Mephisto offers to save her life in exchange for erasing Peter and Mary Jane's marriage from existence. The couple reluctantly agrees, leading to widespread backlash among fans for the retcon of Spider-Man's continuity. This storyline exemplifies Mephisto's ability to wield immense power over the emotional and moral dilemmas of Marvel's heroes. Mephisto has played a significant role in the lives of other iconic characters, such as Doctor Doom and Scarlet Witch, In one storyline, Doom makes a deal with Mephisto to save his mother's soul, leading to a long-standing enmity between the two. Mephisto also manipulates Wanda Maximoff's Scarlet Witch in her quest to create children, resulting in the tragic revelation that her twin sons, Billy and Tommy, were constructs of Mephisto's soul fragments. Mephisto's ultimate goal is to collect souls to increase his power and expand his dominion. His realm is populated by the souls of those who have fallen victim to his deals or manipulations. This aspect of his character reinforces his position as a spiritual and metaphysical threat, capable of damning his victims for eternity. Infinity Gauntlet 1991. Mephisto plays a supporting but memorable role in the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, where he serves as an advisor to Thanos, who wields the omnipotent Infinity Gauntlet. While Mephisto appears to assist Thanos in his quest for universal domination, his true intention is to manipulate the Mad Titan and seize the gauntlet for himself. Mephisto's cunning and opportunism are on full display, showcasing his ability to exploit even the most powerful beings. Triumph and Torment 1989. In this critically acclaimed graphic novel, Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom Triumph and Torment, Mephisto becomes the primary antagonist as Doctor Doom enlists Doctor Strange's help to free his mother's soul from Mephisto's grasp. The story is a masterpiece of character development, exploring Doom's vulnerability and Strange's moral convictions. Mephisto's malevolence and psychological manipulation make him a compelling adversary as he tests the limits of both characters' resolve. Mephisto vs. Series 1987. The limited series Mephisto vs. pits the Demon against various Marvel heroes including the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, X-Factor, and the Avengers. Each issue highlights Mephisto's ability to exploit the weaknesses of these teams, using deception and manipulation to achieve his goals. The series emphasizes Mephisto's role as a schemer rather than a brute, cementing his status as a villain who thrives on psychological warfare. Mephisto has appeared in several animated adaptations of Marvel stories, often serving as a villain who challenges heroes with moral dilemmas. Notable appearances include Spider-Man the Animated Series 1994. Mephisto is referenced during episodes involving mystical and cosmic threats. The Superhero Squad show 2009 to 2011, a more comedic interpretation of Mephisto appears in this series, showcasing his adaptability to different tones and audiences. Mephisto has been a recurring antagonist in Marvel-based video games. He plays a significant role in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2006. Mephisto serves as a boss in one of the game's levels, set in his hellish realm. Players must navigate his dimension and confront him in battle. Marvel Contest of Champions. Mephisto is a playable character with his powers and design reflecting his comic book origins. In recent years, fans have speculated about Mephisto's inclusion in the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU). Rumors swirled around his potential involvement in WandaVision 2021, given his connection to the Scarlet Witch's comic book history, and again in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness 2022. While Mephisto has yet to make a live-action appearance, his presence looms large as a character perfectly suited for the MCU's exploration of cosmic and mystical themes. Mephisto's character resonates with audiences because he embodies timeless themes of temptation, morality, and the consequences of choice. His role as a devil figure taps into universal fears and questions about power, ambition, and the cost of one's soul. As a Marvel villain, he stands apart for his psychological complexity and his ability to challenge heroes on both a personal and cosmic level. Mephisto's presence in pop culture extends beyond his comic book origins, influencing depictions of similar devil-like characters in other media. His blend of charm, cunning, and malevolence has made him a template for villains who manipulate from the shadows rather than dominating with sheer force. Mephisto remains one of Marvel Comics' most intriguing and enduring villains. From his early days as a tempter of the Silver Surfer to his modern-day involvement in complex moral dilemmas, he has consistently challenged the Marvel Universe's greatest heroes. His adaptability to different storylines, whether cosmic, mystical, or deeply personal, ensures that he remains a relevant and compelling figure. As the Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to explore mystical and supernatural themes, it seems inevitable that Mephisto will one day make the leap to live action, bringing his brand of devilish chaos to a new generation of fans. Until then, his legacy as Marvel's Dark Prince of Evil continues to grow, cementing his place as one of the greatest villains in comic book history. Subscribe to Bad Guy Compendium anywhere you get your podcast or at roguemedianetwork.com and get ready to delve into the minds of the most iconic villains in pop culture history. I've been your host, Finley Strong, and remember, evil never sleeps, but bad guys are forever.